In this video, we're going to learn how to use the TInterval function on a calculator in order to calculate confidence intervals for means. And so if you click on the Stat button and you scroll over to Tests, we're going to use option 8, which is the TInterval option for our calculator. And you can see that there's a data option for this function, and this is where you can type all of your data into a list and calculate your confidence interval. But in this class, we're going to use statistics for our option. And so if you click on this option, you'll see that there is x bar, s sub x, and n. And so this is our sample mean, our sample standard deviation, and our sample size. Notice that we do not have sigma in this function, so you do not know your population standard deviation when you use this function. And so if you recall from our previous video on confidence intervals, in our T problem, we were focusing on the mean age of students that attend Virginia Tech. And so the sample mean in our problem was 21.5. The sample standard deviation in the problem was 6.1. And the sample size for this problem was 30. And it asked us to calculate a 90% confidence interval, so here I'm going to type in 0.9. And if we go ahead and calculate this value, it's going to give us our interval with our lower and upper bound. So make sure you go to the previous video if you want to understand the interpretation, but don't forget that once you have these values, you need to interpret the problem. And so in this case, we're going to state that we have 90% confidence that the mean age of students that attended Virginia Tech is somewhere between 19.608 and 23.392 years of age.